Hi guys, Pavel from MOTD speaking. In today's unboxing we have this Cougar 120mm called Vortex. There is a reason why this fan is called Vortex, but before I tell you why, I would like to give it a subscribe and a thumbs button, and that's everything. And now we can continue with the unboxing. Okay. I don't have my mighty knife, so it will take a bit of time, but do we really care? 5 seconds or 10 seconds, nobody cares. Okay, we are in. Perfect. Let's open. And that's everything. Let's close the box. That's what we are talking about in today's video. Now about the fan. As you can see here, it has it should has carbon fiber corners, and yes, it has carbon fiber corners. That's decent. I like it. Some kind of a manual. Well, in case that there will be some water or something like that, this should take care of it, but you should not care. And the screws. Everything important out of the box. And now let's continue with the fan itself. As you can see, quite nice 120mm fan called Vortex. And now, why it's called Vortex? Check this out. Because of this kind of a tubes, probably it looks like a tubes. From the other hand, it's spinning quite nicely. There's some kind of a aerodynamic pattern on the blades. I have no idea if it works or not, but at least it looks good. There is no sticker in the middle, just a very not visible logo of Cougar. Well, that's fine, I don't care. Whenever the fan is spinning, you will not see it anyway. But what you will see, because it's almost transparent, the middle will glow either, which is not that usual for the fans. That's nice. From what I can see, there's lots of cables. First, standard for PWM. Then there is a daisy chainable RGB cable, 3-pin, so it's ARGB. That's fine. Cables, let's check how long they are. It's RGB cable, 50 centimeters. Very nice and appreciated. And that's the standard power cable. I expect the same. Jesus, these fat cables are madness to put them in line because of this. Okay, and here it can be yeah, it's a bit longer, as you can see. It's very hard to show, but yes, it's a bit longer, so 60 centimeters. Fair enough, that's a nice feature. Longer cable are better than the short one. Okay, but there is a lot of cables, and I mean a lot of, which can make a mess in your case, but be creative. Let's play the fan. What I can see directly, which is not the best thing ever, but we'll see if we care or not. You see this? This kind of a band or a round shape. It means that if you place this kind of a fan into the radiator, there will be a spaces through which the air can leak out, which you don't want to have when you cool your radiators. So this fan will be definitely better for air cooling than for water cooling. But let's check the box, what the manufacturer told about this thing. Okay, some kind of a hydrodynamic bearing. 99% of people don't care. RPMs, that's important. 600 to 1500 RPMs, plus minus 200. It's quite a lot, but so it means that this fan will be more of a lower RPM fan than the mid-range. Mid-range for me is something like 1800, 1900, 2000. So this is with 1500, it's lower RPM fan. Airflow with a bit of rounding, 49. It's a bit less than I would expect. I would expect like 55, 58, something like that for this amount of RPM, but that's not a big deal. You can definitely live with that. Static pressure 1.04. That's low. And that's very low. So as I already mentioned, these fans will be definitely better for air cooling than for radiators. And noise level, that's set. 29.8 for 1500 RPM, almost 30 decibels? Like, really, Cougar? With this decibels, I had, what was that? One of the Arctics, but it has 2500 RPMs. So it is more like more than 50% more of RPMs than this with same noise level. So, well, this fan is definitely the louder one. And that's probably everything what is important to be readable from the box. My conclusion about this fan: the design is fine, this is glowing, this is everything glowing, which is perfect. Cables are surprisingly long, or longer than average, which is for me a bit more work with cable management, but on the other hand, I always have a bit longer cables than a bit shorter cables, so I'm very okay with it. From the other hand, some kind of a sticker, nobody cares. Rubber corners, that's fine. Imitation of the carbon fiber, well, yeah, it's nice design feature, and that's probably everything what I can say. And yeah, the thieves. In my point of view, these thieves just bring more noise than some kind of a specific feature which improve the airflow, but Cougar will not agree with me, so just my opinion. But on the other hand, visual wise, this fan is pretty nice for me. On the other hand, based on the technical stats of the fan, I don't know. The airflow is not that bad. The CFM is kind of a bad. If you look for a mid-range build with nice looking fans which just blow the air, not for the radiators, I think that this is a pretty solid product. For me, on the other hand, these fans, they are not super expensive, but it's Cougar, so they are expensive. On the other hand, you pay more or less for a design, which is good, and I like it. So decide by yourself. And That's everything. What is important that you can connect this kind of a RGB to almost any usual or classic program for making the RGB better for you. So I mean, you can connect it to Aura Sync, RGB Fusion, MSI, Mystic Lightning Sync, ASRock Polychrome Synchronization, all kind of a programs. So you will definitely be okay to put the RGB to the absolute top of the best. The rest is, for this fan, not that really important. And with this conclusion, I would like to thank you for your time, and if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe, and see you with the next one.